Did you know the biggest stars online aren't even real people? Kizuna? I hope I said it right. Kizuna. Oh my god. Japan's very first VTuber. We know her, right? She debuted in 2016, most subscribed VTuber on YouTube. Whose freaking idea? Whose idea was like, you know what? We should get this technology and put an avatar in front of it and do all these movements, and now you're a star. You're an idol. You're an icon. Well, the Japanese. What is the history of VTubers, right? This is the guy. This is what he says. I need answers. Facts. I watched a video on how Miku inspired VTubers, which was another thing. In my head, I'm like, is Miku the original, right? So singing in front of people is hard, right? So and it makes sense because Japanese people, their culture is like more shy, more reserved, more whatever. So they decided to make VTubers kind of a thing. And if I'm gonna keep reading the post, shut up. I'm gonna keep reading the post. They're all a mix of low self-esteem, judgmental society, young age, and you aren't taken seriously, lack of experience and support from others. You eventually will end up creating a culture where talented young people are trying to present their talent in some sort of facade, hiding as much as they can from their identity. Guys, being a VTuber is niche. Can we agree that being a VTuber is a niche? And people could be like, no, it's not a niche thing. Yes, it is. We all know what happened with Iron Mouse and the whole VTuber awards, and you know, Queso was there and all that. And Queso even said it himself. I don't know. I'm just saying what I saw, okay? Queso himself was like, I don't want to win anything because people were so mean to Iron Mouse. I don't even know where in that video that is. Basically, people weren't happy that Iron Mouse won awards. Some people think it's weird, and that's okay. You can think it's weird. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's all right. But we're gonna keep on moving. And let me just put this insy bincy fact for you, okay? I'm gonna get personal right now, okay? So you gonna know a little bit about Instinct's action. Are you guys ready? Open your eardrums. Open it. And I'm gonna say it. I want to be ugly in peace. I want to be peace. Why is it so hard to want to be ugly in peace? You know what it's like to wake up and then put makeup on and go outside in the world, right? And you can say, well, Instincts, you don't have to put makeup on. You're not wrong. But you know what it is to be in your PJs and right now be the best moment right now. Vibe, camera, right now. Look. That's the best thing in the world. And you know what? I just think that you could be like, well, you could do that as a normal, regular IRL person. Yes, you can. But it's so much more comfortable being a VTuber. That is my hot take, okay? That's what I said. Now, we already know Japan is already ahead of the game, guys. In general, with all the VTuber stuff, with all the technology stuff, we already know Japan is ahead of the game. I'm gonna say it too. Like, I see VTubers, but most of the VTubers are on Twitch. They're not on YouTube. Like, some of them are not even on YouTube. But I can see why they said virtual YouTuber, because Twitch didn't exist in 2016, did it? Oh my god, 2011, that I'm wrong. Okay, regardless, why is it that it's called a virtual YouTuber? Anyway, AI went on hiatus on 2022 following a farewell content featuring appearance over 1,000 VTubers. That's amazing. Returned 3 years later on February 2025, which was recent. Which is crazy if you think about it. And on top of that, we all know the original VTubers also are idol. I can't sing for anything. On February of 2017, she had 10K subscribers. And then February 21st, same year, 50K subscribers. I want to know some data analytics for facts. Listen, strap in, close your eyeballs, and listen to Instincts. VTuber crossed 500 million hours watched. Okay, that's crazy. In terms of VTuber distributing across platforms, overall landscape remains stable with no major shifts in platform preference. Interestingly, while Twitch continues to grow its fair share of active VTubers, YouTuber-based creators still account for over 60% of total hours watched. I mean, YouTube is one of the biggest platforms. It's one of the biggest search engines too, besides Google, obviously. Furthermore, it's noteworthy that Kick's share of VTubers have increased marginally, becoming the first platform besides Twitch and YouTube to account for over 1% of the market. Additionally, there has been notable risen in viewership in Korean VTubers, particularly those streaming on local platforms. What the hell? Sope? Soupy? Oh, we got a chart, y'all. Platform distribution of VTubers. Guys, we gotta know analytics. It's important to understand how Japan's influence on the rest of the world. And this is not even including the rise of VTubers in America. Got Twitch 56%, got 41% on YouTube, got 1.3 on Kick, and we got, I don't even know what that is, some other website. And we got by hours watched, we got YouTube with 61%. We got Twitch, 28. Despite Twitch having the highest numbers of VTubers, YouTube remains the platform where creators generate strong viewership results because YouTube is that guy, y'all. YouTube's that guy. I love YouTube. Oh, guys, gendered. I went to my Google Analytics. My demographic is mostly men, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think the demographic of VTubers is like at least 60% male. I'm like so sure. It could even be more. It could be like 80-20. And I think it's only because of the gaming aspect of it, maybe, and maybe. I don't know. VTubers are kids. I don't know what to tell you. What does it say here? Gender and country. I was gonna say county. County, partner. Gender, county, distribution of VTubers. Here we go. What? Percentage of numbers of channels based on stats. Okay, so 70% of the top VTubers are female. So female VTubers are taking the role. That makes sense. We got 20%, 27% male. The share of female streamers on VTuber remained dominant, even grew slightly. Haha. Increased by 10%, but just over 70%. That's phenomenal. Japan still leads by significant margin, and the US in second place. Guys, I don't know if you know, there is an app called Shunshunshan. I think I said it right. Hopefully, please don't shoot me, okay? I'm trying my best. I can't pronounce English words. Might as well just Chinese words. Anyway, I decided to sign up for Shunshunshan, Red Note, when the whole TikTok ban happened. And your girl gained like 2K followers in like overnight. And I mean, Red Note is dominantly Chinese based. So the fact that China is not on this chart is very considerable because I know China has Bibli. So I don't understand here. We're talking about top percent VTubers in general. We got Japan and the United States. That's freaking cool, man. Listen, we're learning. Shut up. The general of the country distribution of VTubers have remained largely unchanged. Female VTubers represent 70% of the total. Japan maintaining successful lead. Wow. Guys, I wish I lived in Japan. Japan! And why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to make money and travel? Okay, I'm stuck in the United States of America. I don't want to be in the United States of America. I want to travel. I want to go to Canada. I want to explore. Like, what is it like in Italy? What is it like in Japan? Has anybody been to Japan before? I need to know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. We're going to continue. Okay, in terms of VTuber agencies, here we go, which account for roughly 2/3 of total viewership. That's another thing. Most VTubers that are like in the top dogs, they're part of an agency, which makes sense because like I think eventually everybody kind of goes to an agency eventually. So I don't know, man. Look what it says. In terms of VTuber agency, which account for roughly 2/3 of total viewership, the overall performance has remained largely stable. Hololive continues to lead not only among talent agencies, but across the entire VTuber space. Yes, we all know Hololive. In February, recorded its strongly monthly viewership in the quarter, surpassing 49 million watch hours. Holy moly. Independent VTubers remain the dominant group in both channel count and viewership. Whoa, A1 to the independent VTubers in the house. What do we got here, yo? Guys, do you recognize these VTubers? Got Iron Mouse, Puerto Rican, Puerto Rico, oh, Puerto Rico, oh, Puerto Rico, oh, wepa. Here we go, Puerto Rico. Dude, all the VTubers here are Japanese except Iron Mouse. That's crazy, yo. VTubing exploded in popularity. In early September 2020, VTuber entertainment production, Hololive Productions, first 5 speaking VTubers to target specifically English-speaking audiences. That's amazing. They just tapped into a whole different audience. And their sub-project, Hololive English. These VTubers were named Gora, Bari, we got Takanashi, Kara. They fumbled Gora. Yeah. Let's search her up. Okay, female English-speaking VTubers, YouTube, or associated with Hololive. Debuting in 2020 as part of the Hololive English first generation myth. In May 2025, she graduated from Hololive during her 5-year term with the agency. She set numerous records, ultimately 4.7 million YouTube subscribers before her retirement. Goro was widely recognized as the first subscribed VTuber on YouTube worldwide. Dude, props to her. Dude, I love the lore here. It says that her age is between 9,000 and 10,000 years old. Birthday is June 20th. Yo, happy birthday coming in. If I ever get something written about me, the first thing they're gonna say is that I'm loud, and the next thing that they're gonna say is that I can't pronounce anything. Anyway, continuing on, going back here, they largely did what other VTubers did before, being virtual entertainers during playing games, voice acting, entertaining their audience with their personalities and personas. Although now appealing to an English-speaking audience is due to factors that VTuber community has boomed. That's important to point out that there's some negative stigmas to the VTubers, guys. What's the negative stigmas? I have some in my mind. Guys, I have realized something. I woke up to saying, well, oh my god, I'm a VTuber. Continuing on. Largely due to their use of anime models, which leads to a large number of people assuming that VTubing audience is made up of only anime fans. However, there is a negative stigma associated with VTubers due to this. It is important to remember that there are only content creators who appear to a large audience and those who are not fan of Japanese style of animation. When they ask why they watch VTubers, wrong science students responded with the same sentiment that they watch VTubers for the same reason that they watch any other content creator. I watch them for fun and they assume they're the same as other streamers in my opinion, says Fiona 23. While models are usually appeal, people who play them are entertaining and tends to be an aura of mystery around them. There's mystery? There's mystery. Who are we? The style of content creator is not lost on views. Their models often a unique experience. I appreciate the concept of how they're able to create an avatar in order to express themselves freely and fear the judgmental that some influencers experience based on the real looks. Exactly. Exactly. I want to be ugly in peace. Okay, guys, I want to be ugly in peace. I don't want to wear makeup every time I get on to live stream. Why? Why would I do that if I could be beautiful? Oh, anyway, you see? Facts. From what I understand, the Japanese culture is more to themselves, and America seems to be more out there, right? So if Japanese people also love VTubers, not because for whatever insecurity they might have appearance-wise, right? It's also just for privacy. Like, privacy! 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 Okay? I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And then besides that, like, if you want to sing, right, which I Mistakes will ever drop a hit single. I might drop a hit single, okay? Maybe one day I will tap in to the music and have a instinct single. And it will be something cat related because I love cats and that's just who I am. And I am a cat. So let's not forget that. But so what if they're like an amazing singer? I don't want my friends and family to know that I'm an amazing singer and I want to reach my VTuber dreams and sing, but I don't want people to know who the hell I am. You're going to be a VTuber. Why not be a VTuber? Become a VTuber today. I will tell you how to be a VTuber. Okay? I will tell you how I did it. Instincts will tell you where to go. And if you want to sing, do it. Drop the hit signal. Do it. You have to understand that if you want to drop a hit signal and be 50 Cent at the same time, you can. You can achieve this dream as being a VTuber. There's nothing wrong with that. That was a good read, guys. I hope you enjoyed my freaking yelling. VTubers are virtual YouTubers who stream to produce content using 3D avatars. Wrong. We don't only use 3D avatars. There's also 2D avatars. VTubing allows streamers to be anything they want, from superhero theme to pro wrestlers. Facts. I could be a cat. I could be a clamshell. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go to our comment corner, guys. The last video. Where we got the last video? The last video was about the poop cruise, guys. Okay, we got one comment. Reality from Bad Iron. Reality but disgusting face, because it's about a poop cruise, okay? So shout out to my boy or my girl, and thank you for commenting. You're the best. All right, guys, ending up, we got the yap session real quick. I'm gonna tell you what I've been thinking about recently. You know what I've been thinking about, guys, recently? Vaseline. Been on my mind. Apparently locks moisture and it's just so cheap, and apparently it's one of the best beauty secrets of all time, Vaseline, and no one talks about it. And I just found it amazing. And it helps with water loss. And I think that's just a fantastic thing to just understand, that Vaseline is just amazing. And it doesn't smell bad. That's even better. Like, what the hell? What else has been on my mind is this show, The Vikings, on Netflix. I'm not sponsored. I just love the show so freaking much. I love this show. I also love Ragnar. I love this guy. His character is amazing. And now in the show, he's going through a breakthrough and it's insane. And apparently Ragnar Rockbrook is a real person, a Viking. Shout out all to my Vikings. He's so cool. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Crazy, right? That's what I'm thinking about. And guys, on my For You page, there's a show called Love Island. Apparently it's a 2015 TV show. Apparently it's drama filled and it's on my For You page and I can't stop watching it. And I'm not even watching the show. I'm watching clips of the show, which is so that's what I'm hyper focused on this week. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please, if you enjoyed the live stream, just let me know if you liked the live stream. I yelled a lot. I won't be surprised that tomorrow I will have a hoarse throat from yelling. But you know what, guys? You guys are the best. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you all next week. And you're the freaking best. Never forget that you're the best. 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 You're the best.